Hi again, I'm Troy Wells with Team CLIF Bar. We're here at New Belgium Brewing to talk about cross obstacles. Over the course of a cross race, you can expect to encounter different types of obstacles: stairs, barriers, and even steep run-ups. One of the best things you can do on a cross weekend is pre-ride the course and know exactly how you're going to overcome the obstacles during your race. You don't want to be out there at 100% trying to decide where you're going to dismount, where you're going to remount, and so forth. So you want to have a plan and execute it during the race. Of the 3 different obstacles you'll encounter, for most beginner riders, you're going to dismount and remount for each different obstacle, whether it be barriers, stairs, or a steep run-up. So when you're preparing to dismount, you want to approach the barrier at a speed you're comfortable with. For beginners, you want to slow down enough so that you're at a comfortable speed. As you get more advanced, you can scrub speed all in one motion as you dismount with your hands on the top of the hoods. To dismount, you're going to begin by unclipping your right foot, bringing your right leg around the back of your saddle and then behind your left foot, and then unclipping your left foot, picking up your bike with your right hand and having your left hand on the top tube and preparing to pick the bike up over the barriers, or you can also use this motion as the briefcase motion for stairs. With a lot of practice, this will become second nature, and you'll do this in stride, and you will also notice that you'll begin to dismount closer and closer to the barriers. After running over the barriers, I like to firmly place the bike down so the bike is not bouncing around when I go to remount. For remounting, you're going to want to start by taking your right hand and placing it on the bars and sliding your bike back towards you. You're going to begin to take your right leg, placing it over your saddle. Your right inner thigh should be your first contact point as you explosively push off with your left leg and find your pedals and prepare to accelerate after the obstacle. The beauty is you can use these same techniques of mounting and dismounting for stairs, barriers, or run-ups. For a steep stair or run-up section, I like to shoulder my bike. To shoulder your bike, you put your right hand on the down tube while lifting your bike onto your right shoulder, and then placing your right hand under the down tube and grabbing the drops. At the top of the run-up, you're going to want to slide your bike off your shoulder and place it back down gently. And then it's the same motion to remount the bike as you used for just a standard barrier section or stair section. The other option for more experienced riders is to bunny hop over the barriers. This method is much faster because you're able to accelerate out of the barriers, but also it's not used all the time because the barriers can be too close together to do it in a fluent motion, or the barriers can be in tight corners where it doesn't make much sense to bunny hop because you're just coming right into a corner. On a long straightaway, you can really accelerate quicker out of the barriers than if you remount your bike and have to find your pedals. This is the key advantage to bunny hopping barriers. For the bunny hop motion, you're going to want to begin by lifting your front wheel up higher than you think it needs to be, while pushing down with your feet to compress your rear tire before you explode up over the barriers by lifting your feet, having your bike come level while pushing out your hands and preparing to land back down. Before using it in a race, you want to have confidence that you can clear the barriers and not be thinking about the barriers all lap and dreading coming into them. The best way to practice this motion is with flat pedals to get the motion down so that you aren't relying on your clipless pedals to pull the bike over. The best place to practice this is in your lawn or in a park with barriers that tip over easy so you don't flip over the bars coming up short on the barriers.